So, good evening, everybody. Let
Good
us
evening,
start.
sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good
Good
evening,
evening.
sir.
Yes, good evening. Let us start. We have discussed the design of research, experimental design, historical survey, the various methods that are used, philosophical, and different types of research that we conduct to generate some new knowledge. Now, Lord, discuss about the hypothesis. Hypothesis is the tentative solution to a problem or speculation for the solution of a problem.
Excuse me, sir. Which unit it was?
It was what you can say unit 3. In unit 3, there is a hypothesis. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So while preparing the research synopsis, this is a part of your syllabus, which carries the dissertation, carries 100 marks. So first, you have to write down the title of the problem. Then you write the introduction about the particular problem. Then a rationale, rationale, rationale. Then research questions. Then objectives. Then hypothesis. Then your research design. Under research design, you will write the method, the sample, the tool, the procedure, then analysis and interpretation or result and discussion. I have left one thing, the uh, statement of the problem and delimitation of the problem. These are the major points for writing the synopsis before undertaking your dissertation. So after the research questions, the objectives come. After the objectives, the hypothesis come. The hypothesis is the, as I have told you, the speculation for the solution to a problem. There are many ways for solving a particular problem. For common example, I may say cite. I was also speaking on other day. When you immerse a rod, glass rod, in a glass of water, so it appears to be bent. So this is a problem for the observer or the learner. Then what is the if it appears to be bent because ray of light goes straight, but here it appears to be bent. So many hypotheses will come, so many speculation will come. Some students may say, is it not audible? Hello, is it audible or not?
जी सर।
Audible, sir.
Hmm. Some may say because of the container, glass container, it appears to be bent. Let us change the glass container, take some other container, but the same result will come. Some say that it is because of the liquid substance, that is water. Let us change, instead of a liquid, some transparent liquid, maybe the petrol or some other thing may be taken. That will happen. Some may say that because of the glass rod, it appears to be bent. So let us change it. Let us select the wooden rod. The same result will come. And some will say that when the ray of light travels from denser medium to rarer medium, at the point of separation, there will be bend. And that experiment can be verified for a number of times, and we will come out that due to the law of refraction, that particular glass rod appears to be burned when it is immersed in water. Similarly, in the teaching learning process, there are so many problems. Suppose you are going to study that the factors responsible for the low achievement or low achievement might be he has no interest, might be some problems are in his house, might be he is not that serious, does not maintain the study habit. So many solutions will come out, and we have to select one by one. We have to reject it and come to the particular point. So, particularly in the experimental research, we have to formulate the hypothesis. Maybe true experimental design, maybe pre-test or post-test design only, maybe quasi-experimental design. Whatever the design it may be, we have to propose certain solution to the problem. As I was telling, that the post-test design, that some students are availing the television program and some students are not availing this television program. And we compare the achievement, whether the television has the effect on the achievement or not. So we may say that the television has no effect. We may say that television has some effect. We may say that the television maybe हेलो नमस्ते अरे मैंने क्लास रे अच्छी किसी कही परिबिनी 2 घंटा पर सातटा बेलू so this is how we formulate certain solution keeping on view the nature of the problem. So the concept of hypothesis is clear, the formulation or the speculation of the solution to a problem in the teaching learning process. It is clear. It is clear or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Hypothesis. Yes. Hypotheses are of three types. One is हाँ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଠିକ ଅଛି one category of hypothesis is called declarative hypothesis. Okay, it is called declarative. What is that? That suppose you are going to study the relationship between attitude and achievement in a particular subject, science, mathematics, or social science. Sorry for the disruption because of the network. So the problem is the effect of attitude on the achievement in general science or mathematics or language subjects or social science. So how many variables are here? Hello, Amay, do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How many
Yes,
variables
sir.
are here?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. I have told you many times. There are two variables. Attitude is one variable, achievement is other variable. Which is independent variable, which is dependent variable? Hmm?
Attitude is
Yes,
independent and achievement is.
achievement is the dependent variable. So attitude brings result in the achievement. That is the point. So we can say in the declarative hypothesis, which we can declare at the outset after the research questions, that the attitude has a positive effect on achievement. Okay, this is the declarative. The attitude has positive effect on achievement. बुझिपारे कि नहीं? This is we declare before undertaking the research. We formulate the hypothesis that the attitude has effect on the achievement in learning science or English or mathematics or any other subject. Is it clear? Is it clear? Declarative.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you respond? Declarative. Is it clear? Suppose the effect of intelligence on achievement. ତାର declarative କୁହ କଣ ହବ? Study of the effect of intelligence on achievement. Hmm. The intelligence has positive effect on achievement. Simple thing. This is declarative. We before conducting the research, so we also declare before the research is conducted in a positive sense. Are you clear? Declarative. Declarative hypothesis. Yes or no? Tell me, please. Do you hear me or
Yes,
not?
sir.
All of
Yes,
you, do
sir.
you hear me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Then, if you hear me, please
Yes.
respond whether you have understood or not declarative is hypothesis. If not,
No,
I will
sir.
repeat again.
सर फिर से समझाओ.
Huh?
Sir,
Hmm.
फिर एक बार बोलिए. हाँ.
ସାର୍ ଏଟା କୋଉ ୟୁନିଟ୍ ଟିକେ ଖାଲି ଟିକେ ଜାଣି ହଉନି।
ଏଇ ପରା ଥ୍ରୀଟା
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍ ୟୁନିଟ୍
this
3
is
ରେ ମିଳୁନି।
Unit 3 ର sorry unit
Block 3,
11 and
Unit
block
11.
3.
unit 3 ମୋର exactly ମୋର
Block 3
ଦେଖୁନି
unit 11.
ହେଇଥିବ।
Yes, sir.
ହଁ hypothesis nature of formulation meaning of hypothesis yes। ତ now you are clear or not declarative hypothesis?
No, sir.
Are you
Out of
clear
the
about ଆଉ ଥରେ
Sir,
କହିବି ହଁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
କଣ କହନ୍ତୁ any question? First you try to clarify your doubt. Hypothesis is always formulated for exclusively experimental research and survey research also. But in case of a historical research, philosophical research, qualitative research, there is no need of formulating hypothesis. Clear? Then what is hypothesis? When we conduct research, we are confronted with a problem. So when we are confronted with a problem, we have to solve the problem. Before solution of the problem, there will be speculation or tentative solution to a problem. There are many ways of solving the problem or proposing the various solutions to the problem, but one solution is correct. That's why hypothesis is always referred as the speculation of a solution to the research problems or tentative solution to the research problems. This point is clear? This point is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then hypothesis, ଯାହାକୁ ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ସମ୍ଭାବନା, ବୁଝିହେଲା? ସମ୍ଭାବନା. Next step ହେଲା,
Yes, sir.
there are three types of hypothesis. Out of three types, one is called declarative hypothesis. So, the solution will be in a positive sense. We declare it. For example, I have told you that a study of attitude towards and achievement in science, or the relationship between a study attitude towards and achievement in science, or the effect of attitude on the achievement in science, effect of attitude on the achievement in mathematics, effect of attitude on achievement in English language subjects. So here attitude is independent variable and the achievement is the dependent variable. Similarly, study habit, similarly intelligence, similarly so many variables we can undertake. Hello. हाँ हैं ଆଜ୍ଞା କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆଚ୍ଛା ପରେ ହଁ ମୁଁ ଆଚ୍ଛା ପରେ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ନଉଛି ଅନଲାଇନ୍ କ୍ଲାସଟା ପରେ କଥା ହେବା so when we say that declarative hypothesis, that in a positive sense that will be the solution will come out. So what will the sentence? That the attitude has positive effect on achievement in science, or attitude influences the achievement in science. Is it clear? Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Declarative
Yes, sir.
hypothesis.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Then second type is a statement type. Statement type hypothesis. Here in the First category gala, first category, the in the affirmative sense, that is declarative. The second category, you cannot come to the conclusion. So what may be? There may be difference between the effect of attitude and achievement in science. Or there is difference between the attitude on achievement in science. So here you cannot come to the conclusion. This sentence is not declarative. In the first sentence, there is positive effect or attitude influences achievement. In a positive sense, you have declared. In the second sentences, you have not declared in positive sense, but you say there is difference. Difference थाईपारे किंतु आमे कहि परनु जे डिफरेंस अछि नै बोली. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
Suppose intelligence गोटे वेरिएबल नबा, अचीवमेंट गोटे वेरिएबल नबा, कह कोन लिखि कहबा? हां, there is difference in the
Sir, attitude
achievement,
is independence difference.
the influence of achievement in the and in the achievement in particular subject. Okay, so there is a statement type hypothesis. Is not clear. Declarative statement type dita gala pratham gala affirmative, ditiya gala neither affirmative nor negative. Second type, it is a statement. It does not ensure there is difference. संभावना तैयार किसी कला नहीं से हला बुझिल कि सेकंड टाइप टा हेलो
Sir, null hypothesis eta.
अरे बहुत नॉल ना पछकु आसुची तमे एते व्यस्त हो सेकंड कथा मु जाइनी त नॉल आडी के पड़े सेकंड कथा बुझिल के नहीं कुआ आग second type of hypothesis there is no affirmative or negative.
Yes, sir.
That is called second type of hypothesis. Third hypothesis is type C. That is null hypothesis. Okay. Ame the problem say problem naba study of attitude. Sorry, influence of attitude on the achievement of learner in science or in mathematics or any subject. Hello. आमे कंपेयर दिटा करूछे एटीट्यूड उठ नेचे अचीवमेंट नेचे प्रथम रु कहला आमे अफर्मेटिव रे द एटीट्यूड इन्फ्लुएंसेस अचीवमेंट सेकंड रे कब कहले आमे कोनोसी निष्पत्ति रे पहुंची पारुनो देयर मे बी डिफरेंस देयर इज डिफरेंस थाई पारे देयर इज डिफरेंस इन द रिजल्ट or the influence of attitude and achievement in particular subject, neither affirmative nor negative. मझिया कथा से कह थर्ड हला एठी हम कहबा there is no significant difference between the effect of attitude on the achievement in science. ଏଠି କଣ କହିଲା ପୁରା ନେଗେଟିଭ ନେଗେଟ କରିଦେଲା ପ୍ରଥମଟା କରିଥିଲା ପଜିଟିଭ କରିଥିଲା ଆଫର୍ମେଟିଭ କରିଥିଲା ସେକେଣ୍ଡରେ କିଛି ନିଷ୍ପତ୍ତି ନେଇ ପାରିଲାନି ଥାର୍ଡରେ କଣ କଲା ନେଗେଟ କରିଦେଲା
What difference?
no difference. There is no difference between study habit and achievement. There is no significant difference between study habit and achievement. There is no significant difference between using teaching learning materials and achievement of the learners in various subjects. बुझिएला त? This is called your null hypothesis. Among us all our hypotheses, always we prefer to formulate the null hypothesis. It is easier, and at the beginning we said no, then we have to prove whether it will be rejected or it will be retained. तीनटा कथा बुझिले कि नहीं कुहा मत यदि न बुझिले पुणी कहि हाइपोथेसिस पढुछु परीक्षा रे तमर रिसर्च मेथोडोलॉजी रे हाइपोथेसिस पढुछि व्हाट इज हाइपोथेसिस हाउ मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ डिस्कस द टाइप्स ऑफ हाइपोथेसिस पढुछु परीक्षा रे so you have to with examples adi question number 4 पढि थबो with example पकै दबो से कहि दबो तमर चारटा क्वेश्चन पढिबो fourth question is application question so hypothesis question पढुछि तेणु तमे बुझिलो कि नहीं मते कहले पुनी नेक्स्ट को जिबा
सर
हां को
सर डिक्लेरेटिव जो टाइप्स ऑफ हाइपोथेसिस रे जो डिक्लेरेटिव हाइपोथेसिस रोजी जेहेतु
हाँ
आर सॉल्यूशन पॉजिटिव सेंस रे रोजी ताले
हाँ
एटा को कोन तार अदर नेम हमें ताको डायरेक्शनल बोली कहि परिबा
हाँ डायरेक्शनल पुरा
जेहेतु तार
ताको
ଗୋଟେ पॉजिटिव
डायरेक्शनल
सेंस
हाइपोथेसिस
रोजी
कहउछ
आज्ञा आउ
ताको
हमर
डायरेक्शनल कहउछ पुरा
स्टेटमेंट टाइप टा नॉन डायरेक्शनल
नॉन डायरेक्शनल
आज्ञा सर
एटा हला नल हाइपोथेसिस हला
नॉन हाइपोथेसिस टा अलगा
देयर इज नो डिफरेंस
आज्ञा
तेनु ए
Sir,
तीनोटी
declarative ta directional and null hypothesis are non-directional.
ना नल हाइपोथेसिस देयर इज a negative सेंस रे ताको नेले हमें डिक्लेरेटिव नॉन डिक्लेरेटिव दीटा कथा कहउछि नॉन डिक्लेरेटिव जोटा मझिटा जो कहली नॉन डिक्लेरेटिव
स्टेटमेंट टाइप टा
हां स्टेटमेंट टाइप
आज्ञा सर
आउ थर्ड हला तमर it
नॉल
is also
नॉल
come under the non declaration there is no significant difference between the uh, effect of attitude on the achievement or effect of intelligence on achievement or any other variable study habit on achievement and so on and so forth hela बुझिलो कि
सर
नहीं
कहउतले कि पर्टिकुलर एग्जांपल दवा पे हला हमको डिक्लेरेटिव स्टेटमेंट टाइप नॉल टाइप
सब
तीन
तमक
टांकर
पड़े से जो क्वेश्चन पड़िबो तमरा क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 तीनटा तमर चारटा क्वेश्चन पड़े
आज्ञा सर
क्वेश्चन 1 2 सब ऑप्शनल 1 और 1 रे और पड़िबो 2 रे और पड़िबो 3 रे 6टा क्वेश्चन पड़थो चारटा करिवो 4 रे और पड़िबो बुझिला त तेणु दे
सर
4 नंबर क्वेश्चन एटा आसिला ताले तुमको एग्जांपल सह दाव पड़िबो
सर
एटा होचे
नॉल टाइप रो
एप्लीकेशन टाइप
पर्टिकुलर एग्जांपल टा कोन हबो नॉल टाइप पे हमें को टाइप रो एग्जांपल दे
ए
परिबा
कहली परा there is no significant difference
सर सेटा तो स्टेटमेंट हम बुझी परलु किंतु एग्जांपल माने डे टू
example
डे
ta
लाइफ
कहूचे there is no significant example suppose the effect of attitude on achievement in science or mathematics or any subject बुझियला effect of attitude on achievement in mathematics or science or language subject or any subject. ଏତିକି ବୁଝିଲ ତ ଏଇଟା ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମଟା ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଏଇଟା ଯୋଉ ମୁଁ କହିଲି ତମର ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମଟା କହିଲି ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ
Yes, sir.
ତାର ନଲ୍ ହାଇପୋଥେସିସ୍ କଣ ଲେଖିବା there is no significant difference between the effect of attitude on achievement in mathematics or science or language subject or social science ବୁଝିଲା
ସାର୍ ଏଇଟା କଣ
problem
ତାର
with ହଁ କୁହ
ସାର୍ ଏଇଟା କଣ ତାର ମାନେ ଟେଷ୍ଟ କରି ସାରିଲା ପରେ ତାର ଆଚିଭମେଣ୍ଟ କଣ ରହିଲା ତାର ମେଜରମେଣ୍ଟ କୁ
ସେଇଟା ପର
ନେଇକି
କଥା
ଆମେ
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆମେ କଣ ନଉଛେ ଆମେ ପୁରା ଗୋଟେ ଟେଣ୍ଟାଟିଭ ସଲ୍ୟୁସନ ନଉଛେ ହାଇପୋଥେସିସ୍ ଫର୍ମୁଲେଟ କରୁଛେ ତାପରେ ଇଣ୍ଟରପ୍ରିଟେସନ କଥା ପଛରେ
ଅନୁକଳ୍ପନା ଗୋଟେ ଗଠନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି କି
ଇଣ୍ଟରପ୍ରିଟେସନ ଟା ପଛରେ ଆସିବ ସେଟା ଆଲୋଚନା ମୁଁ କରିନି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଇଣ୍ଟରପ୍ରିଟେସନ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ହାଉ ଟୁ ଫର୍ମୁଲେଟ ଦି ହାଇପୋଥେସିସ୍ ବୁଝିପାରିଲେ କି ନାହିଁ କୁହ
ଅନୁକଳ୍ପନା ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ପାଇଁ ଆମେ ଅନୁକଳ୍ପନା କେମିତି ଗଠନ କରିବା
କରିବା ବାସ୍
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍
କଣ ସମ୍ଭାବନା ଥାଇପାରେ ତାର ସଲ୍ୟୁସନ ପାଇଁ କଣ ସମ୍ଭାବନା ଥାଇପାରେ ତାପରେ ତାକୁ ଟେଷ୍ଟ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଆମେ ଯାହା ଆମେ ନେଇଛୁ ସମ୍ଭାବନା ତା ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହବ କି ଆକ୍ସେପ୍ଟ ହବ ସେଠି ଆସିଲା ଆନାଲିସିସ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଇଣ୍ଟରପ୍ରିଟେସନ ଅର ରେଜଲ୍ଟ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଡିସ୍କସନ ସେପଟକୁ ସେ ପାର୍ଟଟାକୁ ଆମେ ଯାଇନି ବୁଝିପାରିଲ କି ନା ଏତିକି ବୁଝିଲ କି ନାହିଁ କୁହ ମତେ ଆଗ
Yes, sir.
ଆର୍ ୟୁ କ୍ଲିୟର ଅଲ୍
Yes, sir.
ୟେସ୍ ତାପରେ ଗୋଟେ କଥା କହିବି ମୁଁ ଡିଜାଇନ ଅଫ ଦ ଷ୍ଟଡିରେ ଆମେ ନଉଛେ ମେଥଡ ଆମେ କଥା ବହୁତ ଆଲୋଚନା କରିଛେ sample it is not possible to take large sample like 10,000 or 15,000 like that because it is not economical it is expensive it is time consuming process ଆମେ ଧର ଏଇ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମଟା ନେଲେ effect of attitude on achievement of in science of class 8 students if you cover all the students of Odisha will come across that there will be lakhs of students in Odisha where it is not possible to take all the students for the study okay then what is sample sample is the portion of the population what is population
Sir, sample, what is sample, sir, please?
sample is a portion of the population बुझिएला
Again.
then what is population when all individuals taken for the study then it is called your population ଆମର ଯୋଉ ସେନ୍ସସ୍ ସର୍ଭେ କରୁଛେ ଆମେ when we conduct census survey we can say that a number of individuals number of Indians at a particular date and time ସାଧାରଣ ଆମେ 31 ଡିସେମ୍ବର ରାତି 12ଟା ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ନିଏ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଥିଲା ଆମର କେବେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ସେନ୍ସସ୍ ଷ୍ଟଡି
2011
ତାପରେ କେବେ ହବା କଥା
2021
2021 ରେ ହବା କଥା ନାଇଁ କି due to the covid situation it could not be conducted ସେଠି କଣ all individuals living in India are taken into consideration for the census survey. So that is called your population. Okay. Or in other words, when the subjects more than 10,000 are taken, also we can say it is some kind of population. Population has certain characteristics. It is called parameter. Population has certain characteristics. It is called parameter. ତାର mean ଅଛି, ତାର median ଅଛି, ତାର standard deviation ଅଛି. Suppose the population, the intelligence is one of the variable. If we study the intelligence of the population, already it has been studied. The population, intelligence of the population, the mean IQ, intelligence quotient, will be 100, is 100. The standard deviation is 15. So mean plus one standard deviation, mean minus one standard deviation, in this way, that is 85 to 115 IQ. 2/3 of the total population lie. If we draw a curve, it will take normal probability curve or bell-shaped curve. In the left side and in the right side, there are 1/3 and 1/3 total population. Extreme point, they are gifted. Here, they are mentally retarded. Like that. So population, when all the subjects or individuals are taken into consideration, is called population. It is clear? To study a particular psychological variable. ଏତିକ ବୁଝିଲ କି ନାହିଁ କୁହାଗ ଏଇ ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସଟା? Intelligence is a psychological variable. Interest is a psychological variable. Attitude is a psychological variable. Personality is a psychological variable. Anxiety is a psychological variable. Stress is a psychological variable. So all these kinds of variable we can study. And when all the individuals are taken for the study, then we can say it is population. ବୁଝିଲ ତ? Is it clear? Yes or no? ଆରେ କହୁନ କାହିଁ କିଛି ମତେ?
Yes, sir.
ବୁଝିଲ population କଥା? ଯେତେବେଳେ ସମସ୍ତ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତିଙ୍କୁ ଆମେ ନବା ଆମର ଷ୍ଟଡି ପାଇଁ, ଗୋଟେ ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦିଷ୍ଟ ଭେରିଏବଲ ପାଇଁ, ତାହେଲେ ସେଠି ଆମେ କହିବା population. So population has its own characteristics. ତାର କିଛି ତାକୁ କହନ୍ତି parameters. The sample is a portion of the population. ଗୋଟେ portion ତା ଭିତରେ. କାହିଁକି ଆମେ sample ନଉଛେ? Now it is not possible to take the population as a whole because of the time, economy, and also the energy. Keeping in view or taking into consideration is these three factors, it is not possible to study the whole population. Whatever the study has been undertaken, that is taking the large sample, maximum what I say, what I told you, that intelligence, taking more than 10,000 individuals and measuring their intelligence, we come to the conclusion their mean IQ is 100 and standard deviation is 15. So if you go beyond 100, mean plus 1 standard deviation, that is 115, mean minus 1 standard deviation, that is 85. Between 85 and 115, 2/3 of the total population lie. ଆଉ କେତେ ରହିଲା? ଆଉ 1/3 ରହିଲା। ଆଉ 1/3 କୁ ଦି ଭାଗରେ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତ କରିବା। ସେପଟକୁ ଯିବେ ଦଳେ ଆଉ ଏପଟକୁ ଆସିବେ ଦଳେ। ବୁଝିହେଲା ତ? 1/6, 1/6, 85 to 70 slow learners, less than 70 they are mentally retarded. 115 IQ to 130 superior, 130 IQ to above they are called gifted. So in this way we can interpret the result. But in case of sample, as I have told you, it is not possible to gather data. When research is conducted, we have to collect some the data. In order to collect the data for a particular variable, both independent and dependent variable, we have to take a portion of the population. किसी portion में नबा. That portion must be representative of the population. जो portion को नबा आम विचार रे ताहा population रो पैरामीटर संगे प्राय खाप खाउथवा उचित नहले से सैंपल हमर कोन हबो बायस्ड सैंपल हे जिवो बुझियला ए जो सैंपल नेले आमे सैंपल हैज सर्टेन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स दैट इज कॉल्ड स्टैटिस्टिक्स all these mean median mode standard deviation correlation etc these are called statistics population has mean median mode standard deviation that is called parameters we always compare the characteristics of the sample with characteristics of the population. However, the characteristics of the sample either deviates or does not deviate with the characteristics of the population. But it is not possible that the sample set characteristics will be equal whatever the measures that we undertake जेके जेते जहा कले मध्य निश्चय भूल किछि हबो सेति में ताको जे सैंपलिंग एरर बुझि पाल ताको कोन सैंपलिंग एरर सैंपल कथा बुझले कि नहीं कुआगो हेलो
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir.
sample बुझलो there are various types of sample one type of sample is random sampling suppose you are going to study the two variables attitude and achievement of class 8 students say so you select 500 you propose 500 students are to be taken for your study so 500 students all over Orissa any student reading in class 8 have a chance to be selected when you take the random sampling. बुझिएला कि नहीं एतिकी? When you
Yes, sir.
take the random sampling,
Yes,
every individual has a chance to be selected for the study. That is at random. अरे तमे सब कागज रे सब गुळा पकड़ते सब गुळा पकड़ते ना नहीं 1 2
Sir.
3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 करी से गुळा
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଭିतर गोटा गुळा उठेलो तेणु गोटे नंबर any number has a chance to be selected. So that is no bias. So you mix up also 100 numbers and you select 10 numbers. Say your purpose is to select 10 numbers. गोटे काच भीतर गोली की रखले उठेले एक केते नंबर उठला आमे 100टा पिला 100टा नंबर देले देखो उठेले से पिला कहला तू तू स्टडी रहू आउ गोटे नंबर उठेले से पिला कहले तू रहू ताले एई भले जो सिलेक्शन हला प्रोसेस टा जो 100 पिला आमे रहिले 100 पिलांकर चांस भी अछि समस्तंकर सिलेक्टेड हवा पे every subject or every individual has a chance equal chance to be selected for the study. बुझिएला कि नहीं?
yes, sir. Sir.
बुझिएला? This is called random sampling. आगे कहली तुमको population, तापर कहली sample, तापर types of sample. Random sample पर आमे आसीबा purposive sampling. What is purposive sampling? हाँ.
ଟିକେ ନର୍ମାଲ ପ୍ରୋବାବିଲିଟି କର୍ଭଟା କହିବେ କି?
କୋଟା कहले?
ଆଉ ଥରେ ସାର୍ ନର୍ମାଲ ପ୍ରୋବାବିଲିଟି କର୍ଭ ଯୋଉଟା ପଢଉଥିଲେ ସାର୍ ଏଇଟା ଟିକେ ଭଲସେ ବୁଝେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
ଏଟା ସରି ଯାଉ ଟିକେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ହଁ ସେଇଟା ସରିଯାଅ ତାପରେ କହିବେ।
ଏଟା ସରି ଯାଉ ସେଟା କଥା ହଉଛି ମୁଁ ଫିଗର ନ କାଟିଲେ ତ ତାକୁ ବୁଝି ପାରିବୁନି ତେବେ
ହଁ ସାର୍ ଜାଣିଛୁ ଟିକେ ବଟ୍ ଏଟା ଅଣ୍ଡରଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡିଂ ନାହିଁ ମାନେ ନର୍ମାଲ ପ୍ରୋବାବିଲିଟି କର୍ଭ କେମିତି ହୁଏ ଜାଣିଛୁ ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ ଆଭରେଜ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ବିଲୋ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଯୋଉ 1/3 ଅଫ ଦ ବାହାର କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତାକୁ ଜାଣିଛୁ ବଟ୍ ଆପଣ ଟିକେ କହିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଯାହାଦ୍ୱାରା କ୍ଲିୟାରିଟି ଟିକେ ଆସିବ।
ତାହେଲେ ମୁଁ ସାମ୍ପଲିଂ ଟା ଟିକେ ସାରିଦେ କହିଦେବା।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
ତ the purpose is single for a particular purpose. If you select a problem and you take the sample, that is a purposive sample. Suppose the women empowerment in urban areas. Say, women empowerment in urban areas. I'm not a qualitative student now. Women empowerment kete percent ହେଇଛନ୍ତି? एकरे women ହେଲେ ଗୋଟେ purposive. Urban area another purpose. So purposively we select the sample for the study. Or something women empowerment in the rural areas or women empowerment in a particular village. So this is called your purposive sample. For a particular purpose, when you select the sample for the study, is called your purposive sampling. बुझिएला? बुझिएला कि नहीं?
ଆଜ୍ଞା
तापर आसीबा stratified sampling. Stratified sampling or group sampling तक कहते हम stratified sampling. मन लेला strata अर्थ group. बुझिएला?
Yes, sir.
Strata ru stratified sampling. Suppose the educational status of the people of Odisha ସେ ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ କଣ କଲେ କିଛି ଅର୍ବାନ ରୁ ଲୋକ ନେଲେ ଅର୍ବାନ ଷ୍ଟାଟାରୁ କିଛି ନେଲେ କିଛି ରୁରାଲ ଷ୍ଟାଟାରୁ ନେଲେ କିଛି ଟ୍ରାଇବାଲ ନେଲେ କିଛି ଏସସି କମ୍ୟୁନିଟିରୁ ନେଲେ କିଛି ଏସଟି କମ୍ୟୁନିଟିରୁ ନେଲେ ଏମିତି ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର ଗ୍ରୁପରୁ ଆମେ କିଛି କିଛି ସାମ୍ପଲ ଆମେ ନେଲେ ତେଣୁ ଏଟାକୁ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଟିଫାଏଡ ସାମ୍ପଲିଂ ଡୁ ଫଲୋ ମାଇ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଡୁ ଫଲୋ ମାଇ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ଗ୍ରୁପରୁ ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସାମ୍ପଲ ସିଲେକ୍ସନ କରୁଛେ ତାକୁ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଟିଫାଏଡ ସାମ୍ପଲିଂ with the proper procedure. The procedure that doesn't mean that you arbitrarily you take. Randomly, you also select through stratified sampling. From every group, we select the sampling subjects. Stratified कथरा बुझिल कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
बुझ.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍
Yes, sir.
ବୁଝିଗଲା ସାର୍।
ତାପରେ ଆମେ ଆସିବା ଏ sampling ବିଷୟରେ ଏତିକି ତମେ ପଢିପାରେ what is sampling, what are the different types of sampling, site ଗୋଟେ एग्जांपल ନେଇକିରି କୁହ କୋଉ sampling technique is used ତମର ତ ପଡିବ ଯେତେବେଳେ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ ପ୍ରପୋଜାଲ ଦବ ସେତେବେଳେ ସାମ୍ପଲ କୋଉ ସାମ୍ପଲ ଟେକ୍ନିକ ଏଠି ୟୁଜ କରୁଛ ସେ ବିଷୟରେ ଲେଖିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ସାର୍ ଯାହା କହୁଥିଲେ ଯେ ନର୍ମାଲ ପ୍ରୋବାବିଲିଟି କର୍ଭ ବିଷୟରେ ଟିକେ କହିବା ପାଇଁ କହିବ ଆଚ୍ଛା ନର୍ମାଲ ପ୍ରୋବାବିଲିଟି କର୍ଭ ହଉଛି ଏ ବେଲ ସେପ୍ଡ କର୍ଭ ବୁଝିଲା there are different types of graphs frequency polygon bar graph or histogram pie graph or you must have seen in the television that in a rounded shape a portion 20% 30% like that it is written
Yes, sir.
that is called pie chart that is called your pie chart the more you take the sample the frequency polygon will be more regular when the population will be large say about 10,000 say about 10,000 population a sample when the sample will be either 10,000 or more than 10,000 and if you plot the graph taking two variables always graph କେତେଟା variable ଦରକାର ଗୋଟେ variable ହବ କି
ନା ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସରେ ଦରକାର ଗୋଟେ ଆଇରେ
attitude ଗୋଟେ ହଁ ଗୋଟେ x axis ଯିବ ଗୋଟେ y axis ତାର attitude ଏବଂ achievement ଦିଟା variable ଗୋଟେ ପିଲାର ଦିଟା variable ଆସିବନି କି
Yes, sir.
ଦିଟା variable କୁ ନେଇକି ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଲୋକେଟ କରିବା ଲୋକେଟ କଲା ବେଳକୁ ଆମେ ସ୍ମଲ ସାମ୍ପଲ ନବା ସେ ଗୋଟେ ଫ୍ରିକ୍ୱେନ୍ସି ପଲିଗନ ହେଇଯିବ ଏ ରେଗୁଲାର ଗ୍ରାଫ ଗୋଟେ ହବନି ଯଦି ଆମେ ମୋର ଦାନ 10,000 ସାମ୍ପଲ ନବା ତାହେଲେ ଇଟ୍ ଲୁକ୍ସ ଲାଇକ ଏ ବେଲ୍ shaped curve you have seen the bell or not
yes sir
bell shaped curve ଦି ପଟକୁ ସମାନ ହେଇକି ରହିବ ତାକୁ
ମନ୍ଦିରରେ
ଗୋଟେ
ଘଣ୍ଟି
perpendicular draw କରିଦବା at the mid of the bell shaped curve towards the left hand side and towards the right hand side 50% cases will lie ମୁଁ ତମକୁ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ନେଇ କହୁଛି ଯେ ଆମେ ଧର ଇଣ୍ଟେଲିଜେନ୍ସ ନେଲେ 10,000 ପିଲାଙ୍କର ଇଣ୍ଟେଲିଜେନ୍ସ ନେଲେ ତାକୁ ମାପିଲେ ମାପିକିରି ଆମେ ଗ୍ରାଫରେ ତାକୁ ପରିପ୍ରକାଶ କଲେ ଗ୍ରାଫରେ ପରିପ୍ରକାଶ କଲେ ତାହା ଏକ ବେଲ୍ ସେପ୍ଡ କର୍ଭ ହବ jar mean median mode will lie at a particular point and tar mean hoch 100 IQ hobo or standard deviation hobo 15 IQ one standard deviation তাহলে m টা হলা মঝিরে রহিলা সে যে আমি নরমাল প্রবাবিলিটি কর্ভ টানিলে m টা রহিলা মঝিরে m plus 1 standard deviation means 100 m টা হলা হেটি কেতে 100 IQ plus 15 1 standard deviation 15 IQ নেলে 115 হবো towards right hand side of the curve seventy mean minus 1 standard deviation that is 85 nahi ki so approximately 68% 34.13 or 34.13 68% cases lie in the average category. The whole population, if you measure intelligence or interest or attitude, so average 2/3 of the total population, they belong to average category. It is clear? In the neuroprobability curve, 2/3 of the total population belong to average category. एटी इंटेलिजेंस आमे गोटे वेरिएबल यदि नेले ताले 85 रु 115 आईक्यू भितर केते रहबो ना 68% रहबो 34.13 34.1 राइट की लेफ्ट बुझियला एति बुझिले के नहीं कोन
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
बुझिबला त
Yes, sir.
ताले आउ किछ सपोर्ट को रहला आउ किछ एपुट को रहला राइट की आउ किछ रहला इफ यू गो टुवर्ड्स राइट साइड इफ यू गो टुवर्ड्स द लेफ्ट साइड तेणु 85 रु माइनस पुणी 1 स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन काट केते रहबो 70 आईक्यू ओके जो 70 आईक्यू रु 85 आईक्यू समान हेले बिलो एवरेज और स्लो लर्नर 70 आईक्यू रु 85 आईक्यू पुणी 70 आईक्यू रु तळकु जिवा 15 केते हला 55 70 आईक्यू तळकु जते जिबा हमें तांको कहबा मेंटली रिटार्डेड चिल्ड्रेन मानसिक अनग्रसर पिला बुझियला 70 आईक्यू तळकु जो पिला माने रहिले से माने मानसिक अनग्रसर 70 रु 15 काटले 55 यार भीतर जो पिला माने रहिले से माने किसी शिक्षा पाइबे educable mentally retarded children ओके पुणी 55 रु पुणी 15 काटिबा 40 रहइबो 40 रु 55 जो रहिला ताकू कहबा trainable just like we train the ducks and cats and animals they are trainable and below 45 that is their custodia they cannot live or survive for longer period but without the proper caretaker or father mother they cannot survive or do their daily work किसी कर परिबे have you come across with these kind of children hel tale khusuru thebe se pila mane I have come across 2 or 3 children that is pathetic lage mother जो माने तामन तो बुझिबोनी पिलाडा मरि जाउ बोली बहुत कष्ट बांछि माने आखिर लोक खसिला बळे आसे सब दृश्य सब तो एई भली नॉर्मल प्रोबेबिलिटी कर गला हमें लेफ्ट साइड की कथा गले राइट साइड की जिबा 115 आई को थिला तापर 15 मिसेबा केते हला 130 आईक्यू ए 130 रु 115 आईक्यू जो मनले से सुपीरियर पिला हले से माने एवरेज कैटेगरी नो दे आर सुपीरियर पुणी 15 मिसेबा 130 ରୁ 145 पर्यंत से माने हेले गिफ्टेड चिल्ड्रन आमे बेले बेले कहे he is the gifted child. So this is how we can draw the normal probability curve, and also you can define the probability curve in this way. Sir बुझिले जो पचारुथिले
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
किसी
ଠିକ ଅଛି।
आइडिया हला कि
ହଁ
ନା
ସାର୍
doubt
ଏଇ ଯୋଉ 15ଟା ଯୋଉ ଆଡ କରି ଗଲେ ସେଇଟା ମତେ ବୁଝା ପଡୁନଥିଲା
15
କାହିଁକି
ଟା
ହଉଥିଲା।
ହଁ 15 ଟା जो 15 ଟା आगु कैलकुलेशन हेकी अछि सेटा होची characteristics of the population बुझिगल दैट इज पैरामीटर बुझिले कि आज्ञा
ଆଜ୍ଞା
एटा आमे तयारी करने ताको आगुरु से माने सब साइकोलॉजिस्ट माने तयारी के रखछिन दैट इज कॉल्ड पैरामीटर that 15 IQ standard
ଆଜ୍ଞା
deviation is the parameter of the intelligence एति एई स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन रे एति परसेंट रो पिला रहिबे एई स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन रे एति परसेंट पिला रहिबे आपण बहिरे सब अछि आपण ते देखिए बहि की बहि यदि पाइथियो तो भलो कथा पाइ नथियो तो बड़ मुश्किल आ बुझिले
ଆଜ୍ଞା
कि
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଦେଖିବେ
नॉर्मल प्रोबेबिलिटी
ଆଜ୍ଞା
कर्व तो
ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ
बुझिले तो अच्छा आ गोटे
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
कैरेक्टरिस्टिक नॉर्मल प्रोबेबिलिटी कर्व रे देखिबे जे it will never trust to the base either right side or to the left side it continues up to infinity बुझिले
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା କେବେ ମାନେ ମିକ୍ସ ହେଇ ନଥିବ
वैसे
ଲାଇନ ଟା
मते
ସହିତ
मिसिबेनी सेमति परला ही जाउ
ସେ ଟେन्स ଟୁ ଇନଫିନିଟି
हाँ
ହେଇଥିବ।
हाँ बस एक्सटेंड ही जीवो से so this is called about to normal probability so these are the characteristics of the your population if you take into I have told you about one example that intelligence is uh, the one of the variable एतिक मन तो बुझिले बुझिले नहीं कहंतु
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
yes sir
अच्छा वर्तमान आमे आमे फोर्थ चैप्टर को जिबा से कथा हो जे कोन फोर्थ चैप्टर बुझिया पे कथार तो किछि हबो नाही ए ब्लॉक 4 हाउ देखिबा मोटे आज ब्लैक बोर्ड गोटे ये किणी के आनी बोले भाबुथली जे आ मोर भूली गेली आनी देखि थांती से तुमको देखा जेबो कर धारा जो ए बहिटा मु देखौची आपन मानको देखा जाउची इज इट विजिबल
No, sir.
No, sir.
देखा जाउनी ना गोटे बड़ अक्षर देखले देखा जीवो से जे मु भाबुची कोन करी बोली मु भाबुची रो मु गोटे देखौची तुमको गोटे धर ब्लैक बोर्ड आनिबी तार लेखा लेखि कथा कथा चिंता करिवा एटा देखा होची की लेटर्स
No, sir.
No, sir.
no sir hide ହେଇ
Sir,
ଯାଉଛି
ସେଟା cover
हां
ହେଇଯାଉଛି।
hide
एटी
ହେଇ
देखा
ଯାଉଛି sir
होची एटी देखा होची
no sir
ସାର୍
ସେ ଟୋଟାଲି ସେଟା ଭିଜିବଲ୍ ହିଁ ହଉନି।
होनी गोटे ताले लाभ किछि नै मु भाबुथली ताको आणी बोली एबीसी मु लिखिछि एवरीथिंग
ନୋଟ୍ ହିଁ ତାର
एबी
ଭିଜିବଲ୍ ହଉନି।
ताले लाभ कोन ଅଛି ଆଉ
ସେ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ପିଲାକୁ ଦିଅନ୍ତେ ସେ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଛାଡ଼ି ଦିଅନ୍ତେ ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଦେଖିପାରନ୍ତୁ ଏମିତି ହେଲେ ହେଇପାରନ୍ତା।
କେମିତି ଗୋଟେ ପିଲାକୁ ଛାଡିବି କୋଉଥିରେ ଛାଡିବି
ସେ
ଗୋଟେ ପିଲା
ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପରେ ପଠେଇଦେବେ
ହାଁ
ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପ ଅଛି ଯଦି ପଠେଇଦେବେ ଜାଣିତେ କହିଲେ।
WhatsApp ରେ
ନା ସାର୍
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନମ୍ବରଟା ଯଦି ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଆଡ୍ କରିଦିଆଯାନ୍ତା ତ ଆପଣ ଯାହା ବି ଛାଡ଼ିବେ ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଦେଖିପାରନ୍ତେ।
ନା ମୁଁ କେମିତି କେମିତି କଲେ ତମେ ଦେଖିପାରିବ ବୋଲି ମୁଁ ଚିନ୍ତା କରୁଛି କଣ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ମୁଁ ବୁଝିପାରୁନି କଣ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଛାଡିବି ବୋଲି ନମ୍ବର ତ ମୋର ଅଛି
ସାର୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କ
ସେ
ନମ୍ବର
ଯଦି
WhatsApp
ପଢେଇବାକୁ
ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଆଡ୍
ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି
କଲେ
हैं
ସେଇଟା ସାର୍ ଯୋଉଟା ଫଟୋ ଉଠେଇଦେବେ ଯୋଉଟା ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ପଢେଇବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ କହିଲେ ଦେଖିବା ପାଇଁ ତ
हाँ
ସାର୍ ହେଇଟା ଯୋଉଟା ଫଟୋ ଉଠେଇକି ଆପଣ ଛାଡିଦେବେ ଆମ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଦେନ୍
हाँ
ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଦେଖିପାରିବା ଏକା ଟାଇମରେ।
मो नंबर तो अच्छी एथरे से टिपिन 943723 943723 2225 तो आज किसी पढ़ा काली
ସାର୍
से
ଆଉଥରେ ଟିକେ
943723 2225
ସାର୍ ବହୁତ ପିଲାଙ୍କର ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଆମେ ଆଡ୍ ହେଇନାହୁଁ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍ ଆମେ ବହୁତ ପିଲା ଆହୁରି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଡ୍
ସାର୍ ଆମେ
ହେଇନାହୁଁ
ଗ୍ରୁପରେ କେହି ବି ଆଡ୍
ଛାଡ଼ିଲେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଆମେ କେମିତି ଦେଖିବୁ ଯେ?
धर मो व्हाट्सएप मो
ସ୍କ୍ରିନ୍ ସେୟାର କରିଦିଅ।
ଟିକେ ଆଡ୍ କରିଦିଅ।
ना ना मो व्हाट्सएप रे मु छाड़ीबी मो व्हाट्सएप रे मु छाड़ीबी
ସାର୍ ଆମେ କୌଣସି ବି ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଆଡ୍ ହେଇନୁ।
आ कोन करिया कहला
ହଁ ସାର୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପରେ ଆପଣ
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯେତେଟା ଗ୍ରୁପ ଅଛି ସେତେଟା ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନମ୍ବର ସାର୍ ଆଡ୍ କରିଦେଲେ ମେଜର ପିଲା ପାଇପାରିବେ ସାର୍।
हो अच्छा मु तुम गोटे देखौ जी फिगर टा एई फिगर देखि परुछ
नो
କିଛି ଦେଖାଯାଉଛି
ସାର୍ ବୁକ୍ ହିଁ ସହ କରୁନି।
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଆପଣ ବି ସେଟ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେଥିପାଇଁ କିଛି ବି ଭିଜିବଲ ହଉନି।
ନା कोन ହେଇଛି
ଆପଣ ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଟାକୁ
ସାର୍
ଯଦି
ଆପଣଙ୍କ
ଇଂଲିଶ
ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଟା
ସାର୍
କ୍ଲିୟର
ଆପଣଙ୍କର
କରନ୍ତୁ।
ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ରେ ଗୋଟେ ଫଟୋ ଗୋଟେ
कोन ଅଛି
ସେଟିଂସ ରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ରେ ଗୋଟେ ଫଟୋଟେ ସାର୍ ଅଛି ଲିଭିଂ ରୁମ ର
ହଁ
ସେଇଟା ଯେହେତୁ ଅଛି ଆପଣ ଯାହା ବି ଦେଖଉଛନ୍ତି ତ ସେଇଟାକ ଇନଭିଜିବୁଲ ହେଇଯାଉଛି। ଯଦି
ओहो
ସେଇଟା ଆପଣ ଡିଲିଟ କରିଦେବେ ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଖାତା ଟା ଦେଖେଇ ହବ ସାର୍।
ओहो एइठी मो जगह नहीं कि तो मु तो जाननी से
ସାର୍
पाठ
ପଛପଟେ ଲିଭିଂ ରୁମ ର ଗୋଟେ ଫଟୋଟା ଆସୁଛି।
हाँ बुझिले बुझिले
ସେଇଟା ଯଦି ଆପଣ ମାନେ ସେଟିଂସ ରେ ଯାଇକି ନୋ ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଇମେଜ ନା କଣ ଅଛି ସାର୍ ସେଇଟା ଯଦି କରିଦେବେ ତାହେଲେ ଯାହାବି ଆପଣ ଫଟୋଜ ଦେଖେଇବେ ଆମେ ଦେଖିପାରିବୁ।
ହବ ଆଜି କିଛି ଆଲୋଚନା ହଉ ତାପରେ ଦେଖିବା
ସାର୍ ଆମେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କିଛି ମେସେଜ କଲେ ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପ ରୁ ଆପଣ ଆମକୁ ନେଇକି ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଆଡ୍ କରିପାରିବେ କି?
ମତେ ସେ ବିଷୟରେ ଜଣା
ନାଇଁ
ନାହିଁ
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍ ଆଡ କରିବେନି କାହାକୁ ଆପଣ ମାନେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଆଡ ହେଇଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ମେସେଜ ପାଇଯିବେ ସାରଙ୍କର।
ଆମେ କୋଉ ଗ୍ରୁପ ତ ଆମ
ହଉ
ପାଖକୁ ଆସିନି ନା ଆମେ
ଆମେ ତ
କୋଉ
ନିଜେ
ଗ୍ରୁପରେ
ହିଁ
ଆଡ୍ ହବୁ
ଜାଣିନୁ
କେମିତି
କୋଉ
ଜାଣିବୁ?
ଗ୍ରୁପ ତ କେମିତି ଆଡ୍
ଆଡ୍
ହବୁ?
କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ
ହଉ
ଆମ ନମ୍ବରକୁ ଆଡ୍
ତ ଛାଡ
କରିଦେବେ।
ଆମେ ଆଗ ଥିଓରିଟିକାଲ ପର୍ସନ ଆଲୋଚନା କରିଦବା ତାପରେ ଯିବା ଇଏ ପଛ କଥା ଆମର ଦି ପ୍ରକାର ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ ଅଛି ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି କ୍ୱାଣ୍ଟିଟେଟିଭ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି କ୍ୱାଲିଟେଟିଭ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ ଓକେ ଆର୍ କ୍ଲିयर quantitative research is always expressed in terms of number or numerals number परिप्रकाश पाए qualitative research is not expressed in terms of number so the qualitative research always is the detailed description about the various variables. I have told you that the human nature is very complex. In order to study in depth the human nature, you have to go in detail, conducting an interview, rating scale, checklist, and so on and so forth. All the techniques are to be adopted to gather the data to arrive at the conclusion. That is in the qualitative data. In quantitative data, either that is a parametric or non-parametric. I have told you that a parametric, that is the universal parametric, universal characteristics. Non-parametric, that is your chi-square is called non-parametric. So the universal data characteristics can be interpreted in terms of mean, median, mode, standard deviation, and different deviations. So there are different types of scale pe poduchi. There are different scale poduchi parikha re. there are different types of scale. In different types of scale, there are different units are used. What is unit? Unit, the smallest distance can be measured. That is called unit. Suppose 2 inch or 1 inch. So how do we measure it? With the help of the measuring instrument. And that measuring instrument is a standard one. It is universally accepted. Inch, foot, or any other thing, that is universally accepted. Similarly, there is a nominal scale. The scale which indicates the name of the particular event. Suppose NH3, NH4, NH5, NH16, and so on and so forth. Okay? These are called nominal scale. There are some state highways and national highways. So NH means national highway, number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. And also village roads are there. So basing on the characteristics of the various phenomena, we give a name to the particular phenomena. That is called your nominal scale. In that nominal scale, that there is no, say, order or rank or distance, etc., nothing of this kind. Okay? Then ordinal scale. A order is being maintained. In the ordinal scale, the order is being maintained. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. This is the order. In the order of merit, we also assign the number. So in the order, also a quality is maintained. First, this is the highest mark. Second, second highest. Third, third highest. But you cannot say the second boy is say half of the first boy, or third boy is the half of the 1/3. Suppose you have secured first highest mark in mathematics. One has secured the second highest mark in mathematics. Okay. The person who has secured the second highest mark, he cannot say, or nobody can say that the first one who has secured the highest mark is double of the second one. Nothing of this kind. Suppose 40 marks in mathematics, 80 marks in mathematics. So 40 mark in mathematics is not twice of, 80 marks in mathematics is not the twice of 40. This simple order. Ordinal scale bujhilo? Ordinal scale. Hello. Have you understood ordinal scale? अरे बुझलो कि नहीं बा? How to repeat karibi?
Sir,
When order is maintained, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, certain quality, but not exact quality. That is ordinal scale. So in the ordinal scale, we suppose 80 marks in mathematics, or 80 marks in English, 60 marks in English. You cannot say that 60 and 80, the difference is 20. That 20, the percentage to convert kariba. Kale 80% se better ta apika English re boli se katha ame convert kari pariba nahi. That is not the thing. Only order is maintained. बुझिएला जणे 50 मार्क रखिछि जणे 100 मार्क रखिछि ତମେ କହିପାରିବନି ଯେ ସେ 50 ମାର୍କ ରଖିଥିବା ପିଲାଟି ସେ 100 ମାର୍କ ପିଲାର ଅଧା ଜ୍ଞାନ ଅଛି। ବୁଝିହେଲା ଏଥର? ବୁଝିପାରିଲ କି ନାହିଁ? ବୁଝିଗଲା ତ? 100 ମାର୍କ ରଖିଥିବା ପିଲାଟି 50 ମାର୍କ ରଖିଥିବା ପିଲାର 2 ଗୁଣ ଜ୍ଞାନ ଅଛି ତାର। ସେ କଥା କହିବାଟି ଭୁଲ ହବ। ଯୋଉ ମେଜରିଂ ରଡ୍ ନଉଛେ, ମେଜରିଂ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରୁମେଣ୍ଟ ନଉଛେ, ସେ ମେଜରିଂ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରୁମେଣ୍ଟ ଭିତରେ ସେ 100 ରଖିଲା, ସେ 50 ରଖିଲା। That doesn't mean that he has a twice knowledge of the 2 times knowledge of that particular organ. ତାପରେ ଆସିଲା
ସେଇ ପାରାମିଟର ଟା ଆମେ କହିପାରିବା ସେ ତାଠୁ ଅଧିକ ଜ୍ଞାନ ମାନେ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ପାରାମିଟର ଠାରେ ଆମେ ମେଜର କରୁଛେ ଆଉ ସେ 100
ଆମେ କହିପାରିବା ସେ ଅଧିକା ତାର ଜ୍ଞାନ ଥାଇପାରେ। ସେ ଅଧିକା ଜ୍ଞାନଟା ଧରାଯାଉ ଜଣେ 68 ରଖିଛି, ଜଣେ 70 ରଖିଛି ଫର ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ। ତମେ କେବେ କହିପାରିବ ଯେ 70 ପିଲାଟା ଅଧିକ ଜ୍ଞାନୀ 68 ଅପେକ୍ଷା?
ସେଇ ଟପିକରେ
କହି ହବ ନାହିଁ।
ସପୋଜ ମ୍ୟାଥରେ ଗୋଟେ ରଖିଲା 100 ଆଉଟ୍ ଅଫ 100 ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ 75 60 ରଖିଲା, ଆମେ କହିବା obviously ମ୍ୟାଥରେ ଭଲ ହଉଛି ସେଥିପାଇଁ 100 ରଖିଲା, କହିପାରିବା
ସିନା ଅଧିକ ଗୋଟେ ଡିଫରେନ୍ସ ଆସିଲେ, ଧରାଯାଉ 68 70 ମୁଁ କଥା କହିଲି, ସେତେ ତମେ କେବେ କହିପାରିବନି ଯେ ପିଲାଟା ଅଧିକା ଭଲ ବୋଲି।
ସାର୍ ସେତେବେଳେ ଯଦି ପିଲାଟା କମ ମାର୍କ ରଖିଛି ତାର ଆଉ କଣ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହେଇଥିବ, ମେଣ୍ଟାଲ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଭଲ ନଥିବ।
ସେଇ କଥା ମୁଁ କହୁଛି, ମୋ ସେଇ ପଏଣ୍ଟକୁ ଆସୁଛି। The other variables are there which also affect the performance of the learner. So it will be wrong to say that if the closely marks obtained by the learners are better or worse. Very difficult. The psychological variables, that is. Then interval scale, the scale that is used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is greater than 4. 6 is greater than 5. That is called interval scale. The interval between 2 consecutive number will be same throughout the scale. ना नहीं? आर स्केल 12 इंच अच्छी। 1 ରୁ 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 2 ରୁ 1 ଯାହା ଯେତିକି ଦୂରତା 2 ରୁ 3 ସେତିକି ଦୂରତା ହବ ନା ନାହିଁ? ହଁ ନା ନାହିଁ?
Yes, sir.
That is interval scale. That is interval scale. ହେଲା? The distance between two consecutive points is same throughout the scale. Then another scale is ratio scale, which is used in the psychological measuring the psychological constructs. These are ratio scale. So these are the 4 types of scale, and using these scales we can also measure the we can find out the collect the data. The data ଭିତରେ ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ଗ୍ରୁପ ଡାଟା, ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ଅନଗ୍ରୁପ ଡାଟା। ହେଲା, ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଡାଟା କଲେକ୍ସନ କରୁଛେ, the data 2 types, one is group data, another is on-group data. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is on-group data. ବୁଝିହେଲା? ତାପରେ ଗ୍ରୁପ ଆମେ 6ଟା ପିଲାଙ୍କର 6ଟା ସ୍କୋର ଆଣିଲେ, 6ଟା ପିଲାଙ୍କର 6ଟା ସ୍କୋର ଆଣିଲେ, 6ଟା ସ୍କୋର 6ଟା ନମ୍ବର ରହିଲା, ତାର ଆମେ ମିନ୍ ବାହାର କରି ଦେଇପାରିବା, ମିଶେଇ ଦେଇକି ତାକୁ ସେ 6ରେ ହାରିଦେଲେ ତାର ମିନ୍ ବାହାରି ପଡିବ, ମିଡିଆନ ବି ବାହାରି ପାରିବ, ତାର ମୋଡ ବି ବାହାରି ପାରିବ। ଏଇଟା ହେଲା ଅନଗ୍ରୁପ ଡାଟା ଆମେ ବାହାର କରିଦେଲେ। କିନ୍ତୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ବେଶୀ ସଂଖ୍ୟା ଥିବ, 100 ପିଲା କି 200 ପିଲା କି 500 ପିଲା, more number of students are there, ସେ କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ to use the group data technique. ସେଥିରେ କଣ କରିବା ନା ହାଏଷ୍ଟ ସ୍କୋର, ଧର ଆମେ 200 ପିଲାଙ୍କର ମ୍ୟାଥମେଟିକ୍ସ ଆମେ ଆଚିଭମେଣ୍ଟ ନେଲେ, ବୁଝିହେଲା? 200 ପିଲାଙ୍କର କେତେଟା ସ୍କୋର ପାଇବା ଆମେ? How many scores will you get? आमे 200 पिलांकर मैथमेटिक्स रे आमे परीक्षा कले केतरा स्कोर पाइबा 200 स्कोर 200 स्कोर गुड ए जो 200 स्कोर पाइला आमे ताको ऑन ग्रुप डाटा कला को हमु टिके डिफिकल्ट हो तेन ताको ग्रुप डाटा का हम नबा केमति करबा हाईएस्ट मार्क लिखिबा आगो तबर लोएस्ट मार्क ता लिखा धरा जो हाईएस्ट मार्क अछि 89 लोएस्ट मार्क अछि धर 5 बुझियला ताले 85 माइनस 5 इज इक्वल केते हला
80
हैं
80
80 80 सेतिर प्लस 1 मिसेबा
81
81 हला 81 नै कि ग्रुप करी हबनी हमें ताकू करिबा सदा बेले गोटे छिंडीवा संख्या रे 85 रे कर देले बेटर हो बुझबल हमें दी लोएस्ट फिगर नबा ताल सेठी 85 जगह 90 लास्ट आर हेबो केते 89 बा 85 आबो ताल हमें गोटे गोटे ग्रुप रे 5 रखि परिबे किबा 10 रखि परिबे हम सुविधा पे धर 5 रो हम आरंभ कले 5 रखले तार एंड स्कोर ता केते हबो 5 1 6 7 8 9 बुझियला तापर 10 रु 14 15 रु 19 20 रु 24 25 रु 29 30 रु 34 35 रु 39 40 रु 44 45 रु 49 50 रु 54 55 रु 59 60 रु 64 65 रु 69 70 रु 74 75 रु 79 80 रु 84 85 रु 99 बुझियला थी एतिकिटा ग्रुप हम कले ताले गोटे ग्रुप रे केते तार साइज ऑफ द क्लास इंटरवल तकबा क्लास इंटरवल 5 रु 9 हेले तार साइज केते हबो 5 5 6 7 8 9 5 बुझियला तो 9टा 9 रहउछ तार साइज 5 जदि 9 गोटे क्लास इंटरवल हम नला तार साइज ऑफ द क्लास इंटरवल हबो 5 एटा बुझिल कि नहीं
यस सर
बुझिगला सर
5 6 7 8 9 धरा जो 10 और 19 थांता केते साइज ऑफ द क्लास इंटरवल आई थांता
10 सर
10
10 सर 10
हला सेम बेले अंक भी तमर बेले पकई रहउची देखुतले मु छोटा छोटा बेसे प्राय अंक पड़ेनी किंतु बेले बेले अंक पकई दिए छुटिया तो एई भले हम क्लास इंटरवल करिबा सेई क्लास इंटरवल भितरे जते गोटी नंबर थिबो धर 5 रु 9 भितरे 3 जण पिला रखिसंती नंबर अछि फॉर एग्जांपल ताल तार फ्रीक्वेंसी केते हला 3 बुझियला 10 रु 19 भितर 5 जण पिला अछंती ताल फ्रीक्वेंसी केते हबो 5 ए भला फ्रीक्वेंसी हम कर करबो लोअर रु हायर को जिबा बुझियला
यस सर आई गेस सर
अच्छा तमे ग्राफ तो सिखिथिबो सब हाई स्कूल रे सब
यस सर
यस सर
जदि सिखिछ ताहले जते बेला हमें एई बार ग्राफ करूचे तुम बही मिलनी परा
आज्ञा सर मिलिगला सर मिलिछि
देखलो पेज नंबर 11 आनी जो बही
यस सर अच्छी
देखलो बही पेज नंबर 11
सर कोटा सर
तमर 4 ब्लॉक 4
सर को फिगर
सर वॉल्यूम 1 ना वॉल्यूम 2
है ब्लॉक 4 पूरा कहली
ଭଲ୍ୟୁମ
Volume
2
4ଟା
ଭଲ୍ୟୁମ 2
ଭଲ୍ୟୁମ 2 ରେ ଅଛି
अरे
ସାର୍।
वॉल्यूम 4 सॉरी এটা কোন তো
yes sir block 4 ଟା ଭଲ୍ୟୁମ 2
ନାଇଁ ମ ବ୍ଲକ୍ 4 ତ ବ୍ଲକ୍ 4 ଆଉ ଭଲ୍ୟୁମ
ସାର୍
ସାର୍ ଏବେ
ଆମର
ବହି
ଦିଟା
ଗୁଡାକ
ବୁକ୍ସ ଅଛି
binding
ଭଲ୍ୟୁମ
ଦିଟା
1
ବହି
ଭଲ୍ୟୁମ 2 ଅଛି sir।
ଏମିତି ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି ତମର ଏବେ ମୋର ପୁରୁଣା ବହିଟା ତାହେଲେ
ଆମର
ତାହେଲେ
ସାର୍
ହେଇଥିବ
yes
ଦିଟା ବହି
sir
ଅଛି, ଗୋଟେ ବହିରେ 3ଟା ବ୍ଲକ ଅଛି।
ହଉ ଠିକ ଅଛି ଦେଖ ତମେ ସେଇ ଯୋଉଟା ବହିରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଥିବ ତମର ଆନାଲିସିସ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଇଣ୍ଟରପ୍ରିଟେସନ
yes sir
ଡାଟା ଡାଟା ଆନାଲିସିସ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଇଣ୍ଟରପ୍ରିଟେସନ ଖାଲି ଟିକେ ଜାଣିଯାଅ फ्रीक्वेंसी पॉलीगॉन आमे भी ग्राफ टाणीमा व्हाट इज फ्रीक्वेंसी पॉलीगॉन is a closed shaped irregular curve frequency polygon is a closed shaped irregular graph or many sided graph मन रहला closed shaped many sided graph bar graph is called your column graph pie graph is called your circular graph तापर गोटे आसुची फ्रीक्वेंसी परे क्युमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी गोटे आसुची क्युमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी तार प्रथम फ्रीक्वेंसी हला 2 फर्स्ट ग्रुप रो द्वितीय फ्रीक्वेंसी हला 3 ताले 3 जगह केते लिखिबा हमें दस पटे क्युमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी 5 लिखिबा 2 पटे 2 लिखिबा त तापर 5 अछि केते लिखिबा ताले एटी 10 क्युमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी हो ना नहीं
yes sir
हैं सो एवला
Sir,
क्युमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी
ବୁଝିହେଲାନି sir।
ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ମିଡ୍ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଦି କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଇଣ୍ଟରଭାଲ ବାହାର କରିବା ତାହେଲେ ହାଏଷ୍ଟ ଦିଟାକ ସ୍କୋର କୁ ମିଶେଇ ଦେବା ଦିଭାରେ ବିଭକ୍ତ କରିଦେବା ବୁଝିହେଲା add the two scores lower score and upper score divide by 2
ଡିଭାଇଡ ବାଇ 2
good
ହଁ।
ସେ ଚେୟାର ଟା କୁଞ୍ଚେଇଲା ହାରାମି अच्छा हमर मेजर्स ऑफ सेंट्रल टेंडेंसी होची तीनोटी गोटे होची मीन मीडियन एंड मोड
मोड
ମୋଡ
you have some idea about the mean is that score in the scale of measurement which is called the average okay mean is called is the average score of the group or the ungrouped data so we can find out the mean of the group data and the mean of the ungrouped data कर दी परियो ना कर परियो न तको
यस
yes
सर
sir
कर दी पढ़िया
Yes,
दरकार
sir.
नहीं बेस median is the that पढ़ितला
ସେଟା
तो
10th ରେ
बस
ପଢିଥିଲେ
median भी पढ़ितबो
ସାର୍ ଏଗୁଡା କମ
हैं
ଏକ୍ସାମ ରେ ଆସିବ ତ
कोथरे
ମିନ୍ ମିଡିୟନ ମୋଡ ରୁ କିଛି ଏକ୍ସାମ ରୁ ଆସିବ
आसी
ତ ସାର୍
पारे न आसी पारे मु कहि परनु किंतु प्राय मु जते थरा देखि छी खाता तमर सब ए सबुडा पढेनी प्राय एते माने गोटे थरा आछला तमर मोर मने पडुची स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन मीन दीटा आछला गोटे क्वेश्चन
तो 4 नंबर क्वेश्चन रे गोटे प्रॉब्लम सहित आसे
ना
बोले
सेमती भी सिंध माने किछ ना
आज्ञा सर
बेले बेले पढे बेले बेले पढनु ता निर्भर करछि पेपर सेटर ऊपर बुझि परल त हो आज एतिक रखिबा
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଉ
ସାର୍
ଗୋଟେ
Sir.
କ୍ଲାସ୍
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଉ
ସାର୍
ଗୋଟେ କ୍ଲାସ୍
Yes, sir.
ଯେତିକି ହବ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍
କମ ହୋଇଥିବାର